Responsible to...
Don't blackmail us and we will support you. That's the message from the European leaders to Turkey while visiting Greece. Thousands of migrants attempted to cross over during the night after Turkey opened its gates at the weekend. But the Greek Prime Minister says Europe will not be held hostage to threats from Turkey.
This is a blatant attempt by Turkey to use desperate people to promote its geopolitical agenda and to divert attention from the horrible situation in Syria. And Europe will not be blackmailed by Turkey over the refugee issue. We stand ready to support Turkey in dealing with its refugee problem and find a solution to the Syria conundrum, but not under these circumstances.
The President of the European Commission says a rapid border intervention team is being prepared by Frontex for land and sea protection. And she says there'll be financial assistance for migration management generally for Greece.
Turkey is not an enemy, and people are not just means to reach a goal. We would all do well to remember both in the days to come. I thank Greece for being our European aspida in these times.
Translate aspida as shield. Thank you.
That the borders protection is essential, and of course it's crucial to act in a proportionate manner and to show respect for the human dignity and to show respect for the international law.
Greek authorities say in 24 hours they've already prevented over 5,000 people from entering the country and arrested 45, mostly from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Morocco and Bangladesh.
I mean, let's be clear, what we've seen today is a hard line and an inhumane response. EU leaders today have let Greece off the hook for closing its borders and off the hook for shutting down the right to asylum for people in need. What we wanted to see today as Amnesty International was a real chance for EU leaders to show solidarity, and that EU solidarity goes beyond our borders and also to people in need.
But are these people asylum seekers? Because clearly many of them will have actually been in Turkey for months, possibly years. They're clearly safe in Turkey. Turkey is a safe country. So by trying to get into the European Union, how are they seeking asylum? Because they're not actually immediately fleeing a war, are they?
Well, Amnesty International has many concerns about Turkey and about the rights of migrants and asylum seekers there. So we would contest the claim that it is indeed a safe country. And it has to be remembered that all EU member states, the right to asylum is sacred in Europe, and we have to allow people the right to claim it and to have a fair and an open procedure to ensure their asylum claim is assessed.
But Eve, my question fundamentally is, do Amnesty International believe that countries have got the right to defend their borders? And if so, how should they do it? Because if you can't prevent people from coming in, you can't defend your borders. Or do Amnesty International simply believe in entirely open borders?
No, not at all. I mean, we believe that states have the right and the duty also to control their borders, but we need to do so and ensure that human rights are also upheld. The border is not a human rights-free zone, and Europe has dealt with large number of migrants before. They have been able to give temporary protection, for instance, and allow people to enter and have their claims processed. So we believe Europe is strong enough, Europe is smart enough. Europe should have learned the lessons from 2015, and we can ensure a safe, a fair and also a sustainable approach to this issue.